Here we go, OG!
And a very good evening to everybody at home for watching tonight's playoff or play-in matchup between the Bayview Bengals and the Cranston Thunderbolts. Hi everybody, my name is Tim Liam, and we'll be joined shortly by either Ben Chen or Caden Holtzman, as Bobby played at midfield. Bayview has entered the play-in surprisingly, in my opinion, even though they've played with basically a shortened roster all season. Haven't really played the 11v11s. We've unfortunately had to play some matches of 11v8s due to that roster shortage. But it should be an interesting one to see how it will turn out for both teams. At least have it deep downfield pretty quickly. Aria Lee was a hit before it's chased by a Bayview player, Annabelle Tracy, the junior, and now it's being played at the sideline. Going back up to midfield. And we got our two heroes coming back up into the press box. Caden Holtzman, Ben Chen.
Right there!
Inside the circle. And now just barely out of bounds.
Here we go, East!
They are a fiery crowd here tonight.
Oh, sorry, Tim, sorry.
As it looks like we're going to be joined by a very special guest, announcer for the BBC Morning News, senior class president, president of the Thunderstorm, the team manager of well, introducing Caden Holtzman.
Hi everybody, how's it going?
I'm sure everybody's doing just well except for us. We're in the pouring rain.
We got some coverage, we'll be okay.
Yeah. At least
the team, however.
Yeah. At least we're up here in the press box, am I right? And at least we don't have to suffer in these absolutely, I would say, dreadful conditions. That would be a corner setup by Cranston East, or the Cranston Co-op, to be more specific and exact. To the second lady in the blue circle.
Ooh.
And
close shot by
recall.
Close shot by East right there. Looking to capitalize early.
Is that a goal?
No. Missed just wide left. This is the third time that Cranston has taken on Bayview this year. We've won the past two games, so we're looking for another win today.
Yeah, and Caleb, now that it's a playing game, how much higher are the stakes now?
Stakes are higher than ever. I mean, it's win, move on, lose, go home. There's nothing in the way of them taking the state championship, and nothing in the way of them going home tonight. So it's fun to see how they play out.
Yeah, so the Cranston Co-op played Bayview as it's getting really close to the goal. Goalkeeper trying to catch up to it, but it's blocked by Thibodeau before it bounces off the left side of the goal net. And so, yeah, you guys, senior day, have last been 2 weeks or even less so?
It's a little bit less. It was about 2 weeks from last Saturday.
Yeah. So a little bit fairly recent. You guys have played Bayview. That
was a huge win for us. I mean, we won 4-0 on the day. I think it was our biggest margin all year. So it was a great win for them to pick up. A lot of confidence moving into the back half of the season. Last little stretch to push and make a playoff game.
Yeah, and with this recent, sort of a back-to-back home match between them, does that familiarity help the Cranston Co-op at all? Or
definitely. Field hockey is a game that's so much reliant on the field that they're playing, on the ground that they're on. So the difference between turf and grass is as big as any in any sport. I mean, the ball just doesn't move the same way, especially in these slick conditions. On the turf, the ball's going to move a lot quicker. It's going to be bouncing up a little bit. So it's huge for the girls to be able to practice here and have this as their home.
Yeah, Lauren Adamonis' shot will go out of bounds. It will be East possession as Ella Johnson will get it to the middle. Going up towards the middle inside the blue circle. A missed hit right there Recovered by Tracy, the junior for Bayview. Now it's a battle for it as the ball will roll towards the net and ultimately be kicked away by Kaylee Thibodeau, the senior goalkeeper. And another interesting thing I have to note about Bayview is that they're not playing with a full lineup right now. It's like a...
Are they not?
11v8, because I remember
is it?
back in senior day.
I thought they were 11v11 today. I thought they had some new players.
Yeah, they got 11 today.
They have 11 today.
11 today.
Yeah, but the last 2 times we faced them, it's been 8 on 11 and then 9 on 11. So it's definitely been, it's not easy wins, but definitely in our favor going into the game.
So now back to a full lineup for Bayview. You think that matchup will now prove to be a little bit more equal?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're playing with people down, it's going to be a hard match. You know, it's an uphill battle from the start. So I'm sure Bayview's looking in on today with a new confidence that they haven't had coming into the last 2 matchups with Cranston East.
9:15 on the clock with East completely inside Bayview territory. They haven't been outside their circle for what seems to be the entire first quarter. So some good offense being played here, and
if I'm not mistaken, last time we took on Bayview, there was not a shot on Mara Kitterick, our goalie, which just shows the dominance that East had in that game to keep possession basically the entire time.
It's going to be a high ball with referee right in front before it'll be kicked away once again by Thibodeau. Would have not been good anyway. Trying to get it back inside, and it looks like it'll be Tillinghast before it's intercepted by one of the Bayview players, and now ball is outside the circle. And it's an orange ball for tonight. Is that usually the norm, or is it just...
I'm not really sure. I've seen all different color balls. I mean, I've seen white most of the time, a few orange. I think there was a pink out ball, which I thought was super cool, but I like the orange ball on here because it doesn't really blend into the numbers or the lines as much, and sometimes the white ball can get lost in quick plays.
Yeah, and sometimes that can cause some really bad
confusion. Yeah.
Whistle will be blown there. Yeah, a little bit of apologies for the way the camera set up. Unfortunately, just like not even an hour ago, was pouring outside the stadium, so we were forced to move in. We hope the game is still at least watchable.
I'm just happy we can keep this game going. I mean, I thought for a little while there it's going to be canceled. I mean, we came out of school, it was pouring. It's been pouring since 2 p.m. So we have cut a little break right now. It's just a sprinkle, but hopefully it remains like this for the remainder of the game.
Now deep inside East territory now. Being played at the top of the sideline. Now at the middle. A one-on-one battle for it before a whistle is blown. Yeah, maybe with this improved or added roster, maybe you can hopefully get some shots in and at least create some offense compared to what we saw a couple of Saturdays ago.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. And even this attack right here is more than I've seen Bayview do in the past few games against Cranston East. I mean, just have the ball on their attacking half is something new for Bayview.
It's staying outside, deep outside, for it's going to be a somewhat loose ball, and it's going to be a 50-50 battle for it. And now East with possession. Deep hit. Ball is way deep inside, recovered by Elizabeth Rafimich, the freshman. Bayview trying to bring it out back. Pushing. Before it's intercepted. And it'll be a shot through the knees and kicked away by Thibodeau.
East looks good from the jump tonight. I mean, they're moving the ball well. Lily's really getting involved on the right half of the field, which is great.
We have 5:05 to go. And whistle blowing that as the clock operator asks. Can you explain to the crowd what happened?
I actually have no idea. I've been doing this for 2 years, and still there's some things in this game that I don't quite understand. Like the other day, there was a stroke penalty, which is basically like a penalty shot in soccer, but they take it from like 6 yards out.
6 yards out.
It's, I think 6 or 7, and it's just a straight shot at the goalie,
Yeah,
which is
that's
kind of
just like
crazy.
That's just like a really close range shot.
I'd never seen one, and then we had one in back-to-back games, which I thought was interesting.
Wow.
And Mar actually saved the first one, but let the second one slip against Lincoln 2 games ago.
Yeah, field hockey, just, I guess I could say a hard game to get into in terms of understanding the rules.
I mean, it just doesn't. I feel like a lot of other sports are shown on TV. There's huge professional leagues. Field hockey is one that's not underappreciated, but isn't has broadcasted in America. It's huge in Europe, I know, and the fact that men don't really play it in America has not set it back, but really limited it to what it can be. But I know when the Olympics roll around, it's huge in other places of the world.
Yeah, you see all these sports on American television. America's known for its sports culture. You got basketball, football, baseball, hockey.
Huge markets.
Even those lesser-known sports here.
Some of the other stuff, like NASCAR is so big. And then it's stuff like this that are kind of pushed away, forgotten, until the Olympics roll around, and then you kind of see them on TV, and you're like, oh, this is an interesting sport. I feel like I do that a lot with handball. I never watch handball, and then the Olympics roll around and glued to my couch.
Yeah, of course. The only other way that handball is usually mentioned is in our gym classes.
True. Which I have a great time playing handball in gym class. I love that. Ultimate Frisbee, too. I bet one of the best units.
Yeah, personally, I don't remember playing. It was either handball or speedball. I wasn't.
Speedball, right? Speedball. Which is basically handball.
Yeah, I was mostly a bullet thrower myself, but made some plays. And as well as this Cranston Co-op team, who still has it inside Bayview territory.
East will look for a goal with this constant pressure, and soon enough, they've got to put one in the back of the net. I mean, it's been on their offensive side the entire half, or the entire quarter.
Yeah, and soon enough, because this team only has 11 players, and, they can't, look at the bench, there's no subbing.
They're bound to get tired at some point.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a hard game with rough conditions, so if East can play the long game, maybe wait it out a little bit, try to tire out some of the Bayview players, they could really attack.
Yeah, just a wear and tear game for Cranston East as they might strategize to do so. It looks like Aria Lee has the ball in possession, goes a little bit over both players. John R. Eunice and Chase, the senior for Bayview, now back inside the 30-yard line. Now we'll go to the top of the sideline.
You know what we should get going here? A 50-50 raffle.
Oh, 50-50 raffle.
There's few things I love more than a 50-50 raffle. I think you set up a 50-50 raffle for a game like this, and you pull a few more people, a few stragglers trying to get some extra cash off the street. I just love that 50-50 raffle.
Inside East Territory, Mara Carrick, All-State goalkeeper. And they'll try to kick it away out of bounds. And like I said about the 50-50 raffle, actually, our junior class has prepared a possible raffle. You pay a little bit of money.
Oh, really? I saw you guys were selling pizza.
Oh, yeah, pizza.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, you won't see me tomorrow doing sports announcement, but you will see me act out that. That's just
that's on you on skit.
Yeah, just a wonderful skit.
Well written. Really, the buy some Catanzaro's pizza. I love that.
Like, what? No way.
The junior class is selling Catanzaro's pizza on Wednesdays after school for $2 a slice?
$2? Whoa, my goodness.
That's one of my favorite skits, man.
You know what?
Here's your lead with
a shot. Yeah, hitting off the corner of the goal net.
you got to think about the elements in this game. I mean, they've missed right a few times. I don't know if the ball is coming off the stick any differently because it's wet. It's a little slippery, but that might be something to take into account when you see these girls missing wide.
And we just saw a prime example right there where a missed shot by Rosimic, I believe.
It's a third corner for Cranston East, and they're still looking to capitalize on one of these.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter before, actually,
they take the corner. They play it out.
Yeah, we've seen an interesting situation in the classical game.
So they will play out the corner until Bayview gains possession. Ooh.
Has Bayview gained possession yet?
And there it is, yep.
Yep, and it looks like they have. We're going to be taking a quick break here on the Fans Only Sports Network. It's been Tim and Caden Holtzman, cameraman Van Jan. We're going to be taking a quick break and be back with you for all the second quarter action here at Cranston Stadium.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
And welcome back, everybody, to Cranston Stadium here at the Cranston, Rhode Island, as you may not have guessed. Tim Mean here, along with Caden Holtzman. And Caden, can you recap the first quarter for us here?
I mean, the first quarter was dominated by the Cranston Co-op. They've been attacking for the vast majority of the game. There's only a few instances where the ball went down past the 50, but they've had 3 corners. They haven't been able to capitalize on anything. It's still 0-0. They're just looking for that first goal.
Yeah, perfectly said there. Domination on offense just has not been able to execute.
I think they need to look more for the middle because that's coming from someone who doesn't play field hockey, but they've had a few shots from the outside that just have caught the side of the net or maybe the post, but if they're in the middle, they can just hit that thing right in.
Inside Bayview territory, edging towards inside the circle.
There's a 4th corner for Cranston East.
Gotta know what the penalty is there, but obviously Bayview shouldn't be making those mistakes, allowing those. I know it's common knowledge, but just the plain obvious East, just capitalizing on the Bayview mistakes.
See if they can do it here.
Passes it to the lady closest to right now. Pass to the right. A couple of shot attempts being made.
Center it. Oh.
At the center. setting up, and a little bit of slow ball will be kicked away and cleared by Bayview. Trying to get it out some more.
There's another save by Bayview's Thibodeau. That brings her up to 5 on the day.
Yeah, I've had plenty of work to do so far here. You know, with this Bayview defense struggling to keep it away as a whistle will be blown as the ball was headed towards number 5, Ava Bianchi. East back inside. A deep shot before the whistle is blown.
Comes off Chloe Landy's foot there. That was the call. Good ball inside from Ella Johnson. That's what I said. That's what they need to do. Just put it in the middle.
Just gotta execute.
Get it, get it.
Ella Johnson in possession. Deep hit. Received by Bayview. And will go out of bounds.
So, Tim, there's a few big sporting events the rest of this week, huh?
Yeah. Definitely a lot. We got Wednesday. We got girls senior night versus classical. And by the way, classical has gone on my nerves a little bit. We're not going to talk about that right now. We're just here to recap or explain what's been happening this entire week. We got Thursday senior night. We got senior night for our boys soccer team on Thursday.
They're on a playoff push, huh? I think they need one more win, they say.
One more win. Either win versus Coventry or win on senior night. They're in. You know, in football, different story. Just trying to look for their first win. They've had potential this year, but we'll see how that potential will go up against Portsmouth.
How's Portsmouth doing this year, you know?
Portsmouth? I have no clue.
I have no idea. Not to say that I've given up on football, but
I mean, there's always hope.
they're a little hard to watch.
Maybe
right
we can
now.
get like a fill-in match or however what they call it. Now inside Bayview territory.
Is this the last football game before Thanksgiving? Or is there's another one?
Another one?
By being winless, they've earned a 9th game.
Yeah, if they lose the Portsmouth game, they earn a 9th game in an attempt to win for the first time since last November.
Who are they going to play?
I don't know.
Another winless team, or?
Maybe. We'll have to see. But they've shown bright spots throughout the year, just have not been able to set the tone on defense. I mean, you've seen with basically every one of their home games this season.
I mean, offensively, they've been, I don't want to say steady, but they've been putting points up, you know?
Yeah, they've slowly improved. They've slowly improved, but during Westerly, that offense just fell flat apart with Zach Tuck.
Oh, yeah.
You know, being Zach Tuck.
He was quite the runner, though.
Yeah.
He still is quite the runner. It was 2 weeks ago. I don't think much has changed, but he
is an all-stater. What else can you say?
is he really? Good for him. Yeah, he ran up and down this field like it was, I don't even know.
I mean,
like an open field.
Westerly team ran up and down the field. Yeah, just looking for that first one.
Yeah, I mean, that game against Woonsocket, I wasn't there personally, but I heard it was a little devastating. I mean,
wasn't that the game where they blew the 24-7 lead?
I believe they were up by multiple touchdowns going into the fourth quarter, but I'm not 100% sure.
No goal just yet here in Cranston Stadium. Got 8:45 to go. Yeah, we have back-to-back senior nights on Wednesday and Thursday. Girls soccer and boys soccer. Boys soccer playing versus Hope, as they hope to make the playoffs with that win. As that'll go out of bounds and whistle blown, picked up by Anna Toriani. If I am saying that correctly.
You are. You know, a lot of people say that wrong. They'll say stuff like Notoriani or something like that. But yes, it is Notoriani. I can confirm.
Looks like Benign. Chloe Landy pushing out left. Trying to get inside the circle, circling around.
Center it.
Deep pass. Power shot. Oh, doesn't go in.
Just a bit outside. Come on, Tim. I'm trying to teach you.
Yeah, just go a little bit outside. Shot no good. And this week will likely be the last week of our regular season games played here at Cranston Stadium until we wait for winter season or maybe even playoffs if
Winter
one of
season.
our team gets
It's exciting.
Yeah, we got basketball. They might. Do we have a co-op with hockey at West?
I think we do, but I don't think it has many East players. I think it's pretty dominated by West.
Yeah,
That's a hard hit.
hockey season for West. That'll
Wrestling?
go out of bounds. Wrestling, yeah.
Indoor track.
Indoor track.
Yeah, girls and boys basketball.
Yeah, that's a big.
It's
kahuna
the big
there.
one. Trying to think. I'm not sure. Swimming.
Swimming, yeah.
Swimming. Which I don't know if you'll be calling any swimming events, but
I have no clue. I don't even know if it's formatted for swimming as they try to swim past into the net there, but unfortunately can be able to, and swim is a fitting term for the conditions here tonight. It's basically like a flood here. Rain has calmed down a little bit. A chase for the ball. A little bit outside the blue circle. It'll try to be a deep hit in.
Cranston's been on the attack. They're still on the attack. Still just looking for that first goal.
Yeah, Mark Kidrick has not really seen much action all day. And kicked away by Thibodeau, who's seen literally the opposite.
Yeah, that's her 8th save. I mean, she is holding down the fort back there, but hopefully soon enough they'll break that fortress.
Just got wormed down. And we got a little nugget of future information. Our last boys basketball game will be played versus Henriken. So what fun!
Oof.
What fun!
How do you think our basketball team's going to be this year, Tim?
Our basketball team?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be solid. Hopefully we stay good all season. Unlike I don't want to say collapse, but it kind of collapsed.
Last year?
Yeah, they
What
started off good with like a 4-1 start, I believe, and then they just like crashed down to earth to like 5 and double-digit losses or something. Tillinghast now being taken away by Annabelle Tracy, doing a lot of work on defense, but East has it back. Hit towards the middle. Getting away from the goal net before it's taken away by number 14, Glenn Plazanek. Alright.
Number 20, Julia Levy.
Phoenix, can you pull out so you can go to your channel?
Alright, apologies for a little bit of technical difficulties there, but Caden Holmes will just explain.
We are
what
back,
happened.
yeah. I mean, it was a great goal by the Cranston Co-op. And it was a hard shot in by Sarah Jean that just went off to the right, and then just a nice little tap in by number 20, Julia Levy. And I wanted to say it before they scored, but I think now the juices are flowing. I think they're going to put up a few more goals. That's just what I'm thinking going into this. I mean, I'm ready to see them really break out and score a few more.
Yeah, can East take advantage of this now possibly tired out Bayview team? You have to see about that, as Bayview has inside East territory trying to take a revenge shot, but East is pushing it back to midfield kind of quickly before being stopped in play there.
Yeah, the thing about this game is that it doesn't move quick. They stop the ball. They stop the ball all the time. You know, it's penalty here, penalty there, violation here, violation there. The game doesn't run real smoothly.
Now, Baby trying to get it away for it's a tussle for it, and it looks like East will come up with it. A deep shot. Kicked away again, and outside the blue circle, cleared by the goalkeeper, Kaylee Thibodeau. Another deep hit. Can there be a second goal here in the second quarter? And ball hits outside. And out of bounds.
We have 1 minute remaining in our first half. Now it's down to about 45 seconds. And I mean, East has kept constant pressure on Bayview for this entire first half. It's resulted in a 1-0 lead. It was bound to come, you know. I mean, there's been shot after shot on Kaylee Thibodeau, the goalkeeper for Bayview, but she's coming out of this half with about 9 saves. Mara hasn't been tested back in our goal yet, but looks like East is going to go into this half with a 1-0
Can
lead.
Bayview make a push? Number 7, Annabelle Tracy, deep down the field, and now a ball going over and away, out of bounds. And about 5 seconds left before we reach halftime here, and there we go. That is halftime here inside the Cranston Stadium here at Cranston East, or Cranston, Rhode Island. Your score: Cranston Co-op 1, Bengals 0. We're going to be back with more second half action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
And welcome back, everybody, to Cranston Stadium here inside Cranston, Rhode Island for tonight's Rhode Island Interscholastic play-in game between the Bayview Bengals and the Cranston Co-op field hockey team. Hi, everybody. It's me and Caden on the call tonight. And Caden, what have you seen so far from both sides? What do you think both could improve on?
I mean, East has been on the attack, like a tiger looking for its prey, They've been pushing the ball down the field the entire night. Bayview's done well defending it, but eventually something had to slip through the cracks, like a key down a storm drain. It's one eventually got in. Hopefully East can push through, get a few more goals right here.
Yeah, can the Bolts bring the thunder in this very rainy night?
That's a good one. Thunderbolts, bring the thunder. I like that.
We should
start using that.
Yeah, we should use that.
Yeah, East should bring the thunder.
Yeah.
Ken, that's yours. I'll give you credit for it.
I gave him credit. I already have my thing.
All right, I hope I get royalties off that.
Bring the thunder.
Bring the thunder. Yeah, go Bolts. I've kind of trademarked go Bolts.
Yeah.
I would say like 5 to 10 people every single day stop me in the hall and say, go Bolts. And it's...
I feel like I'm included as one of them. Maybe. Oh,
It's
my goodness, what a
flattering.
missed hit by Aria Lee. But,
It's actually a fake.
fake.
It's what we like to call a fake in the field hockey. She
there are
didn't miss
fakes?
it. She just faked.
Oh,
She just faked it out.
There's fakes in field hockey now.
Oh, of course.
Oh. I mean, fakes and everything. So
It's fakes and
I
everything.
don't know why I'm surprised about that. Also, I kind of feel bad about not getting you a chair. So do you
No,
want-
I like to stand.
Oh, yeah.
Makes me feel like I'm in the game,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Tony Romo up here.
Yeah. Can you predict what's going to happen next year?
I mean, hopefully Aria Lee can push the ball up right here. Chloe Landy standing in the middle.
Oh, wow, she does. Pushing the ball up. Deep shot. Oh, yeah.
Right down the middle to Chloe Landy. Number 15, Lily's in there. Lily.
Lily. You got the
Blocked.
shot. Ball going away from the net. Deep shot. A little bit to the right.
There it is.
And a battle for it. It's trying to keep it in. Trying to get it in before the ball goes back deep. And a missed opportunity there for the Cranston Co-op.
And there's 3 quick saves by Kaylee Thibodeau. She's been locked down in net, but something should slip past her eventually.
Yeah, one slipped through the cracks earlier off the Chloe Landy.
No, it was actually Sarah Regine,
Oh, Sarah Regine.
our freshman, and then shot from her, a little off to the right, little tap in by Julia Levy.
Julia Levy. My mistake. Yeah, Julia Levy counts for that goal.
Yeah, Julia Levy will be credited with the goal, Sarah with the assist. Going forward, I know I have missed a few goals. Not missed, but miscredited with some assists. I've been confronted in the
told
past
me-
about that. It's a hard job.
Yeah, you've told me that one story about how you miscredited an assist.
Yeah, and she got a little mad.
Yeah, we're not going to name the player right now.
We will not.
Bayview.
But I will say it
Touching it.
was fully my mistake.
Bayview pushing downfield quickly. Trying not to make mistakes here and going out of bounds. Last touched by Annabelle Tracy, the junior, number 7.
That's a real heads-up play by one of our captains, Chloe Pacheco. I mean, she knew the ball was going out of bounds. She didn't want to let Bayview keep the momentum they had coming down the field, so she just let it go out, regained possession, and now we're pushing it back on our half.
Katie Sattel was on it for a second, and it'll be back for Aria Lee with the
That's a fake.
missed golf swing.
Yeah, it is. It's a weird mix of golf, I guess hockey, and a little bit of soccer out here. The golf swing, a few of these girls look like Tiger Woods out there, Real natural swing coming through, a good follow through. Looks like they'd put a golf ball about 400 yards.
Yeah, and don't some of these girls play lacrosse too?
I know a lot of them play lacrosse. I know Officer Davis, our coach, is trying to recruit a bunch of them to play hockey because he's also the hockey coach.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, this year?
So, it's a lot of the times this isn't a main sport for girls, but for some it is.
Yeah, and for those, that's their passion. Let them go with it.
True.
About 10:15 on the clock.
I will say earlier when I was announcing the lineups, I misread somebody's age.
Oh, you misread.
So number 9, Chloe Landy, is a junior and not a sophomore. I got an earful at halftime about it. She was not too happy. Well, not her personally. Other people said she's not too happy. But, yeah, she is a junior. That is my mistake. So I just want to, clear my conscience.
Yeah, that public address announcing is a big thing.
Little apology.
And just going out. Another shot in. Nope. Now going outside on the right side of the circle. Cranston in possession. Ball in a chase for it. A little bit of a trip up. And whistle be blown.
See, this is what East has to get careful about. They don't want to get caught pushing too hard up the field. We saw it a few plays ago when Chloe let it go out of bounds. If that ball wasn't mistouched, that's a scoring opportunity for Bayview. They have a lot of momentum going forward, going against maybe 1 or 2 defenders back deep. They just don't want to get caught with, 9 or 8 people past the 50-yard line on their offensive side.
At the middle of the field with a pass by Tracy. Going out of bounds, looks like intended for Flatznack. And Aria Lee will kick it towards the sideline, and another hit. And a mispronunciation on kick. I meant hit. Obviously, you can't kick the ball.
You cannot. And it hurts. It does hurt.
Tracy, weak hit. And whistle be blown with BAYVIEW Bianchi in the call. And Bengals and Julia Levy also on the ball as well. Play still in play. Deep hit. Baby trying to get it out their territory again, but goes a little bit too far ahead. Taken back by Cranston East. About 7:40 to go. A little bit of open room to work with. Before Bayview has it back. Getting closer and closer to the goal net.
And that was Ella Johnson on the hit, senior captain. Her and Aria Lee really locked down the middle of the field. They've been huge for this team. Some say they're the glue that keeps this team together. I mean, a great midfield can improve the offense and improve the defense, and that's what they've been able to do all season.
Yeah, you're totally right about that, Caden.
Maybe you could call them the peanut butter and jelly in a sandwich, and you could say the rest of the team is the bread. Yeah, that's the perfect term to describe it, Caden. Yeah. I don't know what else you could do.
You know, the peanut butter and jelly, the green eggs and the ham.
Green eggs and ham. Little Dr. Seuss up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're allergic to peanuts, of course.
Yeah.
Don't
And if you
have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, or green.
Don't go near Aria Lee and Ella Johnson if you're allergic to peanut butter. That's what I always say.
Another whistle blown. Maybe they're like the Miami Heat without the without one of the players, LeBron and D Wade on that picture, just Chris Bosh.
know.
Who's that Chris? Who's the Chris Bosh of the field hockey team?
Probably Lily Tillinghast. I mean, those three on midfield they're real lockdown. I don't know peanut butter, jelly, and fluff, we'll say.
The Three Musketeers.
Oh, Three Musketeers. That's a great one. Three Stooges. So many great three-man groups.
Yeah. Kicked away by Thibodeau, and whistle be blown. Coach telling them to use it.
Use what though?
Maybe
That's
use
the question.
their awesome momentum,
Maybe.
which Bayview doesn't really
See?
seem to have right now, but now they do before the ball will be kicked out of bounds. Nearly interfered by the head coach.
Now, this is an exciting game for Cranston East. They didn't make playoffs last year. They come in this year, brand new head coach, few new girls, few returning seniors.
Jacob, a little bit of a high ball there.
Ella takes one off, maybe the shin guard, maybe the lower knee, but she seems to be unfazed.
A little bit of an ouchie. Annabelle Tracy with a deep hit. Intercepted by Anna Chen, the defender. By the way, I gave her some tidbits for the spring season as it's still in. Satel last on a hit. Yeah, Anna Chen, I gave her some information about the spring season. Hopefully,
Oh, really?
Told them about boys volleyball, a bunch of other sports, tennis.
You excited for
all
boys
that.
volleyball?
Oh, boys volleyball for sure. I have a tremendous relationship with them.
The team or the coach?
The team and the coach.
Oh,
Both of them.
yeah, me as well.
Yeah, should be set up for a good year, hopefully, despite losing a lot of their seniors.
Yeah, I mean, they were super strong last year, but hopefully they can have some maybe new players, returning players, bring a few kids up from JV and return to the, what did they come in, 4th last year in the state? Made it to the semifinals,
Yeah,
lost to NK?
semifinals, lost to NK.
Yeah.
That's fan bus game. Hopefully.
Great, yeah, I was there.
Yeah, hopefully something like that
Yeah,
happens this year.
hopefully.
Maybe. What's their record? Field hockey.
Field hockey? I'm not 100% sure. I know it was a big thing that was like, our record didn't look great on paper, but then our in-league record was a lot better.
Yeah, played valiantly. Now being played close inside the net.
There's another corner for Cranston East.
And a round of applause to go on the colorful colors of the umbrellas.
We do have some fun umbrellas out here.
Yeah, we got a
Well, Titleist, maybe he's a golfer.
Yeah, we got a Yankees umbrella.
They just lost.
Yeah,
It's okay, though.
Phillies versus Astros.
Still repping your team. I respect it.
Yeah.
I was a little sad about that Padres loss, though.
Mhm.
I'm not going to lie.
Well, at least the Yankees guy has that Aaron Judge thing going on.
It's true.
Yeah, and then they can just forget about the absolute beating they took from Houston. Another corner hit. Corner shot, deep hit. Trying to get a shot attempt in, but looks like it'll go out of bounds. Got 150 to go. Yeah, maybe if Fuel Hockey wins the play-in, they get to the playoffs, and somehow it's not a home game. Maybe if we got enough interest, we got a fan bus in.
Maybe.
Yeah, or for soccer.
Or soccer? Yeah, I mean, some of these sports don't pull as many fans as the typical football game or a basketball game, but I mean, it's still good for other students to come out and support their team.
And Cranston can pull in that shot inside.
You know, one of the less talked about winter sports is indoor track.
Indoor
definitely.
track.
I know Ben Shannon's thinking about doing the team this year, and he's just he's a weapon physically.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what he can do.
Yeah, we're definitely going to miss him on camera, but fortunately, we have a substitute in Brady Kitterick.
Oh wow, Brady Kitterick coming off a football season.
Mm-hmm. Off a injury as well, so much more impressive.
Fractured his wrist, but he's okay. He'll be back.
Yeah.
That man is everything I dreamed to be and more.
Yep, the perfect human being.
Number one. He's almost like Hercules. If Hercules went to Cranston East.
And our cameraman just a little bit confused as there's 20 seconds left on the clock. Shot being played close inside the net.
There's a goal!
It goes in for the goal. And it'll be 2-0 with 15.3 to go.
And just like that, East moves to 2-0. I mean, not that this is a hill that Bayview can't top, but it's going to be definitely hard for them to make a push, come back in this game.
Gonna announce it.
You get the score on that, Caden? Who scored?
The manager, you're supposed to know. How are you gonna mark it down?
If I'm not mistaken, that goal was by number 13, Sarah Jean, but, when they're all clustered up in there, it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, when they're all clustered up, it's really hard.
It's a small ball. It's a big goal.
7.5 to go, which will likely be the end of the third quarter here at Cranston Stadium. Your score being Cranston 2, Bayview nothing. We're gonna be back, or Caden, if you want to do a fantasy talk show.
Sure, let's talk a little bit about fantasy.
And we'll be back with all the action after the fantasy show.
Guys, how are you doing in fantasy this year, Tim?
Fantasy, I am doing awesome. We just started basketball season.
I don't do fantasy basketball.
Yeah, a little bit. I personally, I mean, it's not really easy. It looks like number 16, Cranston East.
So is Aurea Lee, senior.
Lee. Congrats to her.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing pretty well in football. I'm 5-2 in one of my leagues. In my other league, I'm 1-6, I believe. I've lost to Ben Chen.
Who'd you draft in the 1-6 one?
Let me look at this team. It's just it's been unlucky. I mean, they're all close games that I guess could go either. No, they're not close games. I get killed every week.
Guess who has Travis Etienne
on
my RB Premium League? This guy, me, so to speak of. James Robinson, goodbye. Good luck in New York. Travis Etienne, welcome to the RB1 position, as I hope to cruise my way into an easy championship finish in my first year too.
Oh, wow. Easy championship finish is bold to say.
And unfortunately, fortunately, I won by 3 points, 4-3.
Really?
134 to 131. Thankfully, Austin Eckler saved the day. Now he's on a bye, so I'm still sad about that.
Here's a shot of us up here in the studio. I'm Caden. My
Tim.
hair's looking a little crazy right now with this headset, but here's Tim. You don't get to see us up here much, but it's exciting when you do.
Yeah.
We got Mr. Sparks back there in the back. He's having a great time, as you can tell. He just loves our commentary. I don't think he stopped laughing all of tonight, but that's basically it. Thank you so much for tuning in.
I think he cringed at one of the jokes. Mr. Sparks, did you cringe at one of the jokes? Oh.
No, I don't think that's... I think he's mistaken cringing and laughing. I think he was laughing really, really hard at all of the jokes. So...
I mean, he did support the Bring the Thunder motto, so...
I like Bring the Thunder. We should start that.
All right, Caden, you're the team leader. You're the one that should be starting that.
I don't know. I do a lot at the school, but...
You're president.
Not that many people listen to me.
I mean, you're president of the Thunderstorm. You can,
I try.
On social media.
All right, Cranston East, let's bring the thunder.
And we're back here in the fourth quarter.
No.
You just got rejected.
As a young man asking for a song request, and Sparks shut him down. That's what you got to do in a position of power.
You let one in, they're all one.
True. You open the gates and they start flooding in.
Mm-hmm. Much like the PS5 release. Still have to get one. I'm still angry about that.
Are you still without a PS5?
No. Do you have a PS5?
No.
Oh.
I'm more of an Xbox guy.
Those are...
Ben, do you have a PS5? Our cameraman Ben Chen does also not have a PS5.
Well, let's ask an easier, more common question. Do you have Overwatch 2?
I don't.
Oh, man. I was about to say.
Jeez.
How about Fortnite?
I'm not a big video game guy.
I'm
a sports video game guy.
Yeah,
big Madden, a lot of FIFA.
Man, if you had a PS4 and
yeah, I don't know. I used to be bigger on video games.
Me personally, I probably destroy you. Just ask Ben.
Ben knows, apparently.
No, yeah. Yeah, I completed a comeback with the Chargers.
Really?
And I also destroyed him with 2021 New England Patriots.
Love them Patriots. Love them boys.
Can't love anything about the ball going out of bounds, though.
Nothing at all. Tim, how are your classes going this year?
Oh, classes are going, let's say solid. You know, A's in most of my classes.
Oh,
I
A's in
got-
most of your classes.
Yeah, I got a B minus in enriched topics, but it is a fun class. I just need to focus more. And
With Miss Snowman.
Yeah, with Miss Snowman, just been an
Oh,
awesome. We only have like 7 people.
She's
That's
the
what-
best.
Yeah, amazing.
The
Love
nicest.
math. Yeah, the crazy thing is that's like a 7-person class in there.
Yeah,
I don't
tiny
know-
class.
Yeah, I don't know how it was before.
You know,
Shock goes
me
up
and
there.
Ben Chen have a few classes together.
Yeah.
It's just lovely. I mean, he's such an academic weapon that it's astonishing to see him work in class.
Yeah.
I mean, psych together is. I couldn't compare it to anything but Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
So I will compare it to Kobe Bryant. He's like Kobe Bryant in class.
Yeah. Without all the bad things. And we just got a little quote, and right after that, a whistle. There will be some sub-ins. Everybody's lined up. Ball hit to the left side.
I mean, right now East can't be anything but pleased with this performance. I
Mhm.
mean, they're up 2-0 halfway through the fourth quarter. You can't complain right now. I mean, it's a playoff game.
Yeah.
It's a hard conditions. It's pretty late at night, but they're in a good spot right now.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Also to mention, girls tennis. You know, they've reached the playoffs.
Really?
Girls soccer has reached the playoffs. Boys soccer on the brink of reaching the playoffs.
Tim, you play tennis?
Tennis, I've always thought about it. Never considered.
Huh.
Actually, never why did I word that like that? Somewhat considered, never really played.
Yeah, I play for fun.
I mean, I've played badminton, but
Oh, badminton.
yeah, badminton during
Wow.
gym and
Oh,
during my
gym.
time in Cambodia.
Oh, you've been to Cambodia.
Yeah, last summer actually.
How was that?
Yeah,
You
very
play a lot of
fun.
badminton?
Yeah, we just bought a badminton set and just hammered at it. You know, spent
You know,
some
a
time
lot of
with
people
family.
compare badminton to field hockey.
Ah, how so?
They're both sports.
We're gonna ignore that comment. But he is correct. And let's see if the sport of field hockey, looks like someone's down. And the whistle will be blown right there. Pause the clock at 10:45.
Looks like we have an injured player down on the field. Oh, back up on the field.
Trying to shake it off. We got a down player on Bayview. And Bayview can't afford to lose any of their players.
No, they cannot. I mean, they're playing with no subs. So it's already a hard battle. But
Yeah, you can already feel that strain late in the fourth. Whistle blown again. Hope she's okay.
from the look of it, she seems okay.
Yeah.
After the eye test, she's still playing, which is great.
You know,
This is super exciting for Cranston East. I mean, they've had a few tough seasons, but
yeah, this
looks
is-
like they're approaching a playoff win.
yeah, this
is
should
super
be
exciting.
one of the bright spots of the fall season so far.
Definitely. I guess you can only be happy to be a field hockey fan in Cranston, Rhode Island right
Yep.
now.
It's a great day to be a field hockey fan.
It is a great day. Here's a little timeout.
I didn't know they called that. Field
Yeah,
hockey.
I think each team gets one. It's not used super regularly. And there's a green card for number 16, Aria Lee.
What's a green card?
So green card is the lowest form of penalty. She has a 2-minute suspension. She'll stand about the 50-yard line. Usually there's a chair, but because I didn't set it up, there is no chair.
Yeah, good job, Katie.
Sorry, that's on me. But there's a little bit of yelling out here.
Yeah, never really knew there was cards.
Yeah, there are. So I think there's a green, a yellow, and a red. Green is 2 minutes, yellow is 5 minutes, and red, maybe he's just thrown out of the game. I'm not 100% sure. It kind of works on the same way soccer works.
Yeah.
You a soccer fan, Tim?
Started to get a little bit adapted to it as the season has gone by.
Mm.
You know, love the support I've gotten from the boys soccer team.
Yeah. Love soccer. Love
Just-
the game.
With some great people.
Married to the game.
Bayview has not been able to get it on offense the entire time. Has Mara Kidrick even faced a shot yet?
I do not believe so.
This might be her second straight or third. I don't know. Second straight game versus Bayview. She hasn't faced a shot.
Yeah, I mean, Bayview's been struggling this year. But hopefully they'll look to turn it around next year. I mean, maybe they have a younger team. A good thing about a younger team is that in the future, they'll turn into a more developed, more skilled team. So hopefully they can look to do that in the coming years.
Yeah, a little bit of a out for around the 10.
I mean, for Cranston East, they have a good senior class, but they definitely have a few good building blocks to look forward to in the future. I mean, the junior class is strong as well. Number 9, Chloe Landy's a junior. Number 11, Amelia Andriosi's a junior, and then number 20, Julia Levy is also a junior. So
Yeah, a little nugget of fact. Millie Andriozzi, related to Mr. Nick
They're-
Andriozzi.
they're
It's kinda-
cousins.
Yeah, cousins.
cousins.
I didn't even know they were cousins.
They are. That's what I've heard from both of them. So, I believe it.
Yeah, Mr. Andriozzi, one of the best teachers
Oh, you've had
inside
him?
the school. Yeah,
I've never had him.
amazing teacher. Very chill, very chill.
Yeah, that's good. That's what you want in a teacher.
Yeah, just chill.
You know who's very chill? Our cameraman, Ben Chen.
Yeah,
Just like to give another shout out to him. He's working in some rough conditions, but he's been doing great today.
yeah, very chill every time, except when stuff happens.
Yeah, you could only describe him as cool, calm, and collected. You
Yeah.
know.
As everybody says, everybody loves Ben Chen. From what I've heard Cameron say, I've heard you say it.
Oh my gosh, I love Ben Chen.
Everybody loves Ben Chen. I love him a little bit less, but I still love Ben
Oh,
Chen.
you don't like him? You're not a fan?
Some interesting comments have been conversed,
Wow.
but mostly he's a great friend. Great friend. Always helps out. Always there when you need him.
Heard he's quick too. He's a quick guy.
Yeah,
Fast. Like Lightning McQueen.
yeah. Thanks for helping me out in GTA. But now let's see if you can get some help from Bayview, number 17, bring it downfield. Jonna Eunice
It was a good stop.
trying to make the comeback possible.
I mean, if they score a goal here, they bring within 1. And it gives them an opportunity to tie up this game.
Yeah. Hopefully our field hockey team doesn't blow a 2-0 lead. Don't want to mention...
The soccer team? You going to talk about that? They were up 3-0, lost 5-3.
Yeah.
Not a great game, but...
And it looks like those last 3 goals were scored in like the last 10 minutes or whatever.
Really?
Apparently.
Kind of fell apart back there.
Maybe Mr. Sparks can back it up.
Well, I heard Mr. Sparks is actually one of the most beloved teachers at Cranston East as
Very
well.
well. Very good clock operator, too. Very good. Can number 18, though, Haley Davis, daughter of Matt Davis.
Our beloved coach, our leader.
Yep, SRO Davis. Our best force of defense here at Cranston East, as
That's what they say.
there'll be a blown opportunity there.
I think Kane's a much better play-by-play guy than his brother was.
Oh,
He's a good color commentator too.
yeah, Caden Holtzman bringing the play-by-play thunder.
Bringing the thunder.
The thunder.
The thunder, yeah. I mean, I just got compared to my brother up here. I'm not going to...
Let's bring the thunder!
Yeah, Caden, I have to say, no disrespect to Mo, but you are, in my opinion, are much more colorful.
Oh, colorful.
Yeah, more colorful, more emotional.
I mean,
Mo's always had that great voice, but sometimes.
I don't know.
He's great at his job.
He truly. Oh, and down goes Ella Johnson.
It's not looking good so far.
Yeah, I mean, this is new for me, and I'm
Yeah.
having a great time doing it. But my brother loves what he does. I would say I base a lot of my stuff off him, so I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm better in any way.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break here. We'll be back. We'll be right back.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
And we're back here at Cranston Stadium. We just saw an injury on the field, but it looks like Ella Johnson down, but got back to the sideline. Hopefully she's okay.
I walked off under her own power, which is always good to see. I have for the lack of contact that's in field hockey. I've seen some injuries. I mean, in our first game, a girl on Rocky Hill actually got hit in the head with the field hockey ball. She was out. She was down for a little while, but she seemed to be okay. She didn't come back into the game, but she was fine after.
Yeah, that's not a fun one you want to get hit by.
Nope, absolutely not.
Especially in the noggin.
Yeah, I mean the goalies wear helmets, but it's just the eye goggles for the players on the field.
And for our Cranston East students tomorrow will be a white day.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, white day.
We've had 2 green days
My
straight.
personal favorite days for obvious reasons.
You love the white days?
Yeah, white days are awesome.
What do you do on a white day versus a green day? What's the difference?
Mr. Aceto, first period.
lovely.
Amazing instead of A-push. I mean, A-push is fun.
Oh.
Trying to get some nasty moves in East. And then this will be blown. Yeah, I got to sit next to the greatest guy in the world. Ben Chen. Always get to talk to him. In fact, he's going to be doing some color tomorrow.
Wow. For what?
For senior night.
Girls soccer.
Girls soccer versus the purple. And now that this game might be at a close with 2:39 to go, of course, never say never, but classical, man. I hope we beat him tomorrow.
You know what they do say about Ben Chen?
Everybody loves him?
He loves girls soccer.
Yes, he does. I've always seen Ben as a true soccer fan. Even though it's his first game calling it tomorrow, I wish him the best. I'm going to do it with him, too.
Oh, it's easy to do with you, Tim.
Yeah. We got that chemistry. A little bit of chemistry. Much like, hopefully, the good chemistry between our field hockey team.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the biggest things. We have a lot of new players, a lot of girls who have been playing for a short period of time, but the team chemistry is really something that's brought them together. They spend a lot of time together outside of games and practices. Team morale is high. It's a good time to be on a girls' field hockey team.
Chemistry makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork does make the dream work.
All right, now that there's basically going to be a shutout unless there's going to be a miracle goal corner shot made by East. Going to pass the closest one there. Deep hit. Let me know what you think about. What do you think about our class motto, class of 24? As a class of 23 person, I want to.
What's the motto?
Who is the class that we adore? It's the class of 24.
I'm a big rhyme fan. I don't think we have a class motto.
Oh. Well, at least we do. So that's a 1-up for Team Juniors.
Yeah. But you still got another year at East after us. You
Yeah.
excited?
Oh,
Excited for things like prom?
Mhm.
That's coming up, huh?
Definitely.
It's coming quick. I went to prom last year. Had a great time.
Yep.
Ben was there. Ben was not there.
Oh, misfit there, or fake as you call it, by number 7, Tracy. Almost said Kadarius Toney there because he's.
Kadarius Toney is not playing this field hockey game.
Yeah,
If he was, though, I think he'd dominate.
Yeah, he's not playing on the football field either, and that's what makes me mad.
Did you request a trade? What's going on with him?
Like, he's injured.
Oh, is he really?
Apparently.
Who requested? Oh, Elijah Moore requested a trade.
Elijah Moore requested a trade.
I
the
saw
other
that.
New York receiver. Kadarius Toney somehow sprains both his ankles. I don't know how you do that. Unfortunately, I had to drop him. Nobody's getting
He's
him.
quite the player, though, when he is on the field.
When he's on the field, which is almost never.
And as the game comes to an end,
No,
some would say that East brought the thunder tonight against Bayview.
You know what? I'm gonna add that tomorrow on morning announcements.
Do it. I thought you weren't doing more announcements.
Oh, I don't know. I'm good.
Hey.
No, I write them. So.
Oh, you write them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So, huge game.
Bringing you the thunder.
Huge game. Huge win for the Cranston Co-op.
Sports Network.
They'll have another game this coming week, hopefully soon. They can keep this momentum going and hopefully pick up another playoff
Yeah,
win.
congratulations to the Cranston Co-op for making the playoffs after winning the play-in game 2-0. There have been Tim Yeen and Caden Holtzman. We thank Ben Chen, our cameraman, for doing all he's done this season. And this is us signing out. Have a great